Welcome back to another video, and I may or may not change some things, but my opinion still stands about how I think BM versus PXG would go. First one is Isagi wins against Rin as a player, but loses the match. But I feel like the only reason I'm thinking of this outcome is because Isagi needs to beat Rin. But the fact that he also lost a match, that might not put him over the edge. So yeah, since the reason I say this is Kisagi will get a higher bid because he outplayed the ace of PXG, aka Rin, since Rin has shown to be more dominant than Cheeto from what we've seen since. But I'm down to say that it's both Cheeto and Rin as the ace of PXG out of the blue lockers, so yeah. Outcome 2, I don't see this very likely. Isagi wins the match but loses to Rin, considering the fact that it is stated that when Isagi beats Rin, that's when he feels like he's ready to take on the world, which losing to Rin 3 times doesn't feel very narrative, like in a narrative sense, like story wise. But I feel like Rin fans would want this outcome to happen, but I'm a fan of both. I'm more of a Nagi fan, but I don't want to see. But since his downfall is happening, also outcome 3 is Kunigami, the fraud that the community that thinks is a fraud, gets his revenge on Cheeto. I feel like this plotline has to be revolved in this match. We have to get a Kunigami wild card backstory, because I feel like Kunigami isn't trying. Well, besides his goal in the versus Barcha match, considering I feel like Kunigami isn't trying or isn't focused because it's not Shido he's against. I'm not sure how to better explain it, but I feel like if Kunigami needs Shido, because I feel like Kunigami entering flow, what Kunigami needs to enter flow in the PXG match is to solely focus on Shido and beating him. Because if you think about it, if you had a rival, would you show how you would play at your best while also allowing your rival to see? Because the NEL has the video things to see the matches. And the fourth outcome, which like outcome 2 I don't see plausible, is Kunigami doesn't get his revenge on Cheeto. That doesn't make sense, considering the fact that the matchups that people were hyping up were Isagi and Rin, Cheeto and Kunigami. So just not showing any of that matchup will be very, very much a letdown. So yeah. Also, I am loosely following my script, so I apologize if my rambling seemed somewhat organized, but also not. Also, I'm a Nagi fan, but I know that this downfall is needed for him to get back up. But man, seeing that latest chapter, yeah, my faith in Nagi has wavered a bit. But like, next video I'm going to talk about who I think is the top 3 or top 4 or top 5. Actually, top 5 strikers in Blue Lock. I'm basing this off of manga, so yeah. Outcome 5, BM beats PXG. I feel like this is more likely because we're getting a Ness backstory, like with Hiyori before Ubers and Yukimiya before Manshine. I feel like it's mostly because of Kaiser's new weapon. Considering the fact that we haven't seen Kaiser go all out, Kaiser may do that in this match. I am not 100% sure. and the fact that Ness is getting more like screen time with his backstory. What am I talking about? We already passed that. So yeah, I'm not sure what Kezer's new weapon would be to beat Isagi, but yeah. Next video will probably be the either the how I would rewrite the Ubers match, or in my opinion are the top 5 best strikers in Blue Lock based on what we've seen in the Neo Egos League. I'm not going that far, but my assumptions for who's scoring: Kunigami will score the first goal, Isagi the second goal, and Kazer the final goal. Either way, you can either change it up, depends, but you can swap out who's scoring who, but I feel like Kunigami is scoring the first goal of the match. So yeah. Actually, the third video after the Uber's rewrite match and the top 5 best strikers in the EL, the Neo Eagles League, just Blue Lock. I might just make something about. No, I'm not going to. That'll be way too much time. The final outcome I feel like would be PXG winning against Bassermunchen. I feel like it's very unlikely. But also, please no hate. I am just a small content creator. I've just wanted to share my opinions and ideas about how this match would go. And even though I don't share your thought process and you don't share mine, I feel like if you explain it in the comment section, I can probably see it, like see how you came to that conclusion, see how stuff like that. God, I should be getting sleep, but I'm doing this since this is the last thing I need to do before I can upload this, and considering the fact that we just saw the ending of the PXG versus Barcha match, I need to get this out fairly quickly. God. And from the previous outcome, either Kazuya scored 2 goals and Kunigami scores 1. Consider the fact that Kazuya got a new weapon, so yeah, I'm not sure about who's scoring who, or when they're scoring, or that stuff. This is just my humble opinion on the match. So yeah, that's all for today. I feel like the author really doesn't need to fumble the bag with this match, because this match is getting hyped up this match is like so hyped up. They do not need to fumble the bag with this match. Like, make it hype as fuck, but also keep the fact that this is a weekly manga. So yeah, I guess that's all, and I'll see you all for the next video when I post that. So see you all next time.